This is my episode of lunch. Today's lunch. There it is. Mother. Coffee. It's in there. It's the exciting world of coffee in a cup. The new Mario Kart is trash. I'm not watching it right here. Okay. I've seen I've seen half of Rainbow Road. Half of the time is flying. Up. You go up in the new Mario, you fly up in a car. It's trash. It's fucking trash. Open Skull is here. I got this one channel I watch. Wow T Chout. This channel, I've been watching this with it. Nothing but car accidents. I gotta see that. Oh, you got me with your AI. Oh, it's AI. Yeah. Ain't that some shit? there. Should I cut it? I know I have to see how quickly it falls apart, you know. Just let it naturally fall off. Boots off. I'm sitting with the boots on. Is everybody a coward? Is everybody I know a coward? Go live. Prove you're not a coward. That's all I can say. Where's your fucking show? Dude, America, you're so socially repressed. So socially repressed. Cuckold family structure. You work harder than a Russian, and they force Russians to work. In America, we hope the Russians stop working so we win. The only thing I like about America is my army, because we'll fuck you up. We'll fuck you up, bro. Just cause we can. Rebecca, how is Rebecca? Good question, though. My ex-wife, she had a big family, about 18 different girls and 4 different men. There wasn't a lot of room for people like me. I don't really complain about that. The guy to girl ratio in that clan might have gone up. I had sex with a woman this year, but I don't have a girlfriend right now. She just wanted to be with me. She said, "I want to be with you," and I brought her home. I've had an escort in San Francisco. I've done the freaky nasty with about 5 or 6 people in San Francisco. I got close a couple. I don't, getting close and not scoring doesn't happen. I mean, I had 2 in one day. That was pretty good. It was the best position. Sleep. The position after sex. Yeah. Which is, as people don't even usually go for that, That piece of chicken I just pulled out of my teeth almost landed right on the camera. I was aiming right. Well, I worked at Subway. That was my first job. Then I worked at Domino's Pizza. And then I worked at Round Table Pizza, Blockbuster Video. I delivered newspapers with my brother in the 80s. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to fold the newspapers, put a rubber band on them, then you can deliver them. I study Spanish American War. The real war we forgot about was all the Spanish people were trying to kill the English people. Instead, you get the English speaking and the Germanic tribes to fight amongst themselves, while the Spanish Franciscan monks are the richest organization in the world, where they control the Pope, get paid by the army. The army still feeds me. Read your last comment. But what about the current situation? How do you earn money? I don't work anymore. Like I said, I get paid by the army. I'm still getting paid by the Army. I get twice as much as a Ukrainian soldier. I get twice as much as a Ukrainian soldier, guys. 3-second chat. You're damn right my life is set, and if your woman can hang out with me for 10 years, she can collect my pension. I should be dating somebody 10 years younger than me. What are you? You're worth nothing. What are you going to leave your spouse? Huh? What are you going to leave your spouse? $1,500 sounds nice, but no, I'm only getting 14. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. So, you know, I got $1,000 after rent. Okay. Money order. I got the rent here. You go to the bank and you say, give me a money order. Would you like an envelope with that, sir? Yeah, sure. Okay. You put your rent, not digitally. They don't rape my bank before I look at it. Raising kids. Unfathomable is here. I did not hook up dope today. I will go buy dope tomorrow. Pay the rent when I pay it. I pay rent. I always pay late. I don't care if they throw my ass out. I'm tired of being in here. I'm tired of being in this fucking room with this shitty audio conditions, with the shitty Wi-Fi. It's just not, I mean, I can get by with $999. These other people, they got nothing. Finish my lease. I've been in here 10 years in this room. 10 years. Let me open my beer. I'm cranky. I'm cranky. I don't want to rush to my beer. I'm sipping coffee. Hey, I came here to keep a close eye on these Catholic motherfuckers. I came here to have a close eye on my Democratic Party. I'm in the place where we don't like Trump. This is where I should be. Fuck Trump. He's my president, he's my commander-in-chief, but I don't have to go on his missions. He ain't got none. He ain't got none. Elon Musk is female Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, Elon Musk and Ellen DeGeneres, all I hear is Ellen, and I just think about a disgusting person. Okay? Nobody's looking at pictures of Ellen and, you know, having Some, just my imagination running away with me. You know, I'm not. My imagination and Ellen aren't running away. Okay. Yeah, Ellen's disgusting. He's got the big double chin. Okay, yeah, that's disgusting. What world do you live in? What world do you live in where mutants look good? I don't care. I don't care about Ellen, bro. I don't care. He uses Tesla's name. He's all he does is use that Serbian name to get over. If he didn't use Nikolai Tesla's name, nobody would give a shit. It's like Steve Austin when he changed his name from Steve Williams. Elon Musk is the fake Nikolai Tesla. And everything he does in his... What is Serbia going to sue for using his name to make billion... Eventually, Serbia's going to fucking sue. It's some Serbian bullshit. Serbian bullshit, okay? What do you think this was about? Do you think this is about some fucking some loser ass American that could never get over on his own name? Because Ellen did ruin his name. Lizard people. Well, when you find one, let me know. When somebody who got raped at Diddy party can actually come out and tell me about it, then I'll believe it. When all these young victims can speak for themselves, I'll believe it. But everybody else wants to tell me whatever, all the good sex everybody else is having. I don't care if they're having better sex than you. It doesn't offend me. Ellen is sexy, but he doesn't produce. He's not a pornographer, you know. Electric vehicles are trash. In many situations, like when they're on fire, when they got flood damage. I don't want the sex stories from Diddy. I don't really want to listen to it. They're all having better sex than me. I'm so offended. Will Trump party Diddy? Party Diddy? Pardon. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, there was a Tesla exploded out. Well, good job. Good job. You take all your money to eat outside on the curb, and then you attack the curb because you can't get they can't get their mind out of the street. They've never been to the second floor. Could you imagine a bomb going off on a second floor? That is too much to comprehend. The ladder of success. People they're so ready to. I live in the top floor. I live on the 6th floor of my building. There's nobody above me. Okay, that's how I like it. So I got these donuts here. 99 cents for 6 donuts. I wanted eggs. They didn't have it. I ate half a chicken wing because the shit's cold in the middle. They can't even heat up a chicken wing correctly in this town. I threw my chicken wing on the ground after 2 bites. Oh man. Stormy Daniels, everybody, Trump and his porn star. Oh, I don't care. You know, a daily orgasm is really the most normal thing in your life. Okay, sometimes you can have 5 or 10, but you know, don't hurt yourself. You know, what's the worst? At the Diddy party, they're watching lizard people have sex with genderless midgets. Ooh. I've never seen a penis. I've never seen a butt before. I've never seen I've never even seen fake boobs. I'd be like, whoa. There ain't nothing that there's nothing 2 people can do that's gonna shock me. Okay, let's get to this beer. My dad got fake tits in 1984. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't. If you think you're better looking than my dad with fake boobs, you're dead wrong. My dad, first of all, will beat the shit out of you. Okay? Then he'll shoot your dog with a BB gun. Okay? Then he'll dress up like a woman and go into your bathroom at work. That's what my dad will do. My dad was bad, dude. What's up, Ghoul? Ghoul, I'm telling him about my dad. He used to walk the streets of Long Beach at night in the 80s. Yeah, my dad used to hang out in Long Beach where all the transgenders are, bro. You don't have to tell me. If I wanted to go be with the trannies, I'd be in Long Beach. That's where my dad's from. I just wanted to be with the normal gays of San Francisco. Dad was a freak, but he had 3 children. He still likes women. My dad was just kind of like a really good looking, really skinny. He could pass for, you know, Izzy Wild, Dick Girl. What's that? Who's Dick Girl? That's a. I don't remember, you know. I'm attracted to, I hate to admit it, but I like my mom more than my dad. My dad was just not much to, I didn't want to be like my dad. I know what my dad's like, and I'd rather be accepted by the women in my family. None of my women would ever, you know, recommend their girlfriends spend 5 minutes with me, but they'll hang out with every girl in the damn. They'll just bring the women around to reject me. That's what my childhood was, just being rejected by all the girls. Except, dude, I'm a little more appealing than the average. I have my suitors. Okay, I did have girls that like me. I'm not much into Armenian princesses. Cheers, let's get this beer into me. My grandpa might have been the real freak. Because in the Battle of the Bulge, my grandpa slept for 3 days in a barn with all the other men. Because there was no fighting in the Battle of the Bulge. It was just hiding in the haystack from the rats. And never having an interest in a woman again. Marrying a woman with no gender. Because most of the people, it's hard to say, I can't see all of them. But most genderless people claim female. It's just the way it is. Okay. A genderless female. It's hard. If you're a man, you're a man. You might have a dick that's as big. You might have a little 1-inch dick, but if there's nothing down there, we'll just assume you're a woman. The doctors had to ask my sister where to put the catheter. They said, "We don't know where to drain the piss out of this person." My brother, he got to see my dad's boobs in 1984. I wasn't looking out the window that day. I did know Dad was in the front. I didn't get to see. Everybody else got to see my grandpa's droopy balls. Because they were changing his diaper about 2005. Weirdos. Grits. Lunch. You see I put a picture of my lunch in the thumbnail. Okay, I had no connection in the kitchen. I wanted to stream eating this, but there's no connection in the kitchen today. Okay. He was a sergeant. He made Sergeant Creeling. Ernest Kraling. My brother, he was named after Ernest. My brother is Jake Ernest. I was named after nobody in particular. There's no immediate Michael or Ted in the family. But Ernest is the most common name we have. Maybe my sister, her middle name is Lynn, which is the same as my mother. No, my mother is Cynthia Ann. They have different middle names. Just doxing everybody. Just too much information. I tell you, people are cowards. They couldn't even tell you their own name. My name is Ted Michael Belcher. Translated in Hebrew, it's the Bed Michael Belcher. That's who I am. Who are you? In Hebrew. Tell me your name in Hebrew. Wilson. What is, let's see. What does Wilson mean in Hebrew? Wilson. Wilson with a V. What is the name of Wilson in the Bible? The son of Will. He's the Will's son. What is the full meaning of the son of Wilson? Wilson. I'd rather learn Hebrew than play fucking video games, I'll tell you that. One word at a time. You should pick up learn a new word every day. These nuts. The disappointment. I knew nobody would make it. I just at the wrong age where everybody was too old. I could see my entire family. They were too old in the 80s. I knew they wouldn't be here when I hit the prime of my life. I have to strive without them. My name is Ted. It means bed. Michael means my kill. I bed my kill. Okay. Just like Osama bin Laden, he's been laid in bed. Okay. In the bottom of the Black Sea. I used to lead a gang. I'm always the leader of my gang. I was running a gang back in 1988. I had a nice gang, probably 1996. Okay. In between 88 and 96 was just school. Members of my gang: John Armato, Larry Flournoy, 1988. 1996, Sumia Ray. And Sean Ye. So, Indians, South Koreans, Boy Scouts, and the poorest kids in town. That's who I was hanging out with. Brian Pittman was in my, the famous Brian Pittman. About 1988 was when I was still feuding with Brian Pittman. Brian Pittman would later make a wish that Hulk Hogan says his name on WCW. Hogan came out and told everybody Brian Pittman's gonna die. And that's how I knew that Make-A-Wish Foundation is in my neighborhood, giving us shit and you nothing. You get nothing because you're from fucking nowhere. They want my neighborhood. I'm going to do it right now with you. I'm suggesting that we Google Brian Pittman and Hulk Hogan to see what comes up. Story. Nothing at the top. It was such a small segment. People forget that moment. hit. How much money did I spend today? I think I only spent $14 roughly. I don't even do my budget math anymore. I just estimate. Nobody asked for that. Just what nobody wanted. Now, I usually blow 80 on my first day of the month. Honestly, I love just dropping almost 100 on payday. Something's missing, guys. I only pray for my city. Make sure that there's one God-fearing person in my city so they don't smite it. You fucking with San Francisco, you fucking with me. When it comes time to take credit for saving it, I'll be the one that told you that this is still the best place. I pray at night for my city. That's it. I say, please wipe some other city off the map and let me wake up. Look at Steve Young now. Steve Young is just crying about everything in his life, man. Can you hear? Somewhere out there, Steve Young is crying. Because he has a memory. He has a memory of some bullshit that he thinks is important. Shouldn't he be at his Mormon temple putting his memories into it? No, he's got to go to YouTube, the new Mormon temple, that 49er. What's up, Sharona? I just want my family to watch. I want to see a question I want to see a question from my family. You know, I love you guys. You come back to me almost every day. But you know, I'm not just here. I'm not just here for the people of the future. I want my family to know what I'm doing. We give the 20% battery warning. If Wilson makes it to in August, I'll say what's up. I can be anywhere downtown in less than 5 minutes. Sneak in and out of my city is an insult to me. If I don't see you in August, I don't want to see you again at all. There's 2 seasons. No treasures. I didn't find any treasure chests. No eggs. I don't want to eat eggs. All I bought donuts and donuts. I can tell you how long the average hobo has been in the specific spot. We can go to spots where the hobos never stop. I can say like, hey, this spot might have a hobo for an hour. They're gonna run his ass off. That's like in front of my house. You can pretend you're a homo, but you can pretend you're a hobo, but we're gonna have you on a different curb by the end of the night. My last neck exercise is making me hella dizzy. Drinking beer and spinning my head. It's too much, guys. There's some definition in the back of the arm. Got something. I don't care what other guys look like. I don't have a pressure to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. My ideal physique is Bruce Lee. I always wanted to be extremely skinny, like Bruce Lee. See, I want to be like Bruce Lee, not Arnold. Like Bruce Lee. He's skinny. I don't want to have a bunch of extra weight on the top of my body. That's right. Most of my weight is from the waist down. Yeah. I don't want to look at your stupid T-shirt. When you go live, take that fucking T-shirt. I got a Joe Burrow T-shirt. You already saw it. You don't want to stare at that shit. You want to stare at my chest. You want to stare at my hairy chest. That's what you want. Just Admit the facts. My hairy chest. Could be the grossest thing to some people. Ew, he's got a hair up. That's what a man looks like. I'm not trying to look like a woman. When a man is with a woman, he gains weight. You're right. Or he loses weight. Yeah, a man loses weight when he's with his women, so everybody looks better in their 50s. All the good porn stars don't perfect their craft until they're in their 50s. And the new porn stars are all my age. I mean, you can take your average 20-year-old girl, she wouldn't be good in pornography. Because they don't know, they haven't seen enough, they don't have any confidence, they move too fast for the camera. It is what it is. I never wore underwear in high school, so I'd always be walking around with some gigantic wood. You could never do that. You would never have the teachers reporting you to the principal because you didn't wear underwear today. I used to go play basketball butt naked. I just thought if I was naked, I could jump like another quarter inch. You know, just shorts. What do they weigh? A pound, 14 ounces, 20 ounces, wet. Everybody's afraid to show you what's in their pants. That's what it is. Nobody's gonna know who you are unless they saw your dick or they saw you naked. They watch your porn. Nobody's gonna watch your crap from 2025 unless it's pornography. We still watch classic pornography. I like watching 1976 porn because that's the year I was born. You want to know what was sex like at this era? We know that 20 red light district primarily. DISTRICT. In the DVD era of pornography history, the red light district was the best content. They still watch the same porn I got on DVD 20 years. Nobody gives a shit about your video game from 20 years ago. I could be watching people fuck from 20 years ago. Okay? These Nintendo, PlayStation kids can go fuck themselves. And then people would actually watch it. But instead, they just want to play some video game and they think it's content. I'm salty. Where's my chat? Why do I always take it down? How many likes are on this episode? Double check. No, 0 likes. Giving me the you all got me chatting and shit. You got me all saying shit. There's no likes on this episode. You press a lot of buttons, but you didn't press like. Don't do it for me. Do it for the next show you watch. Because when the next show you watch has been live for 55 minutes and they look down at their like counter and they see how many comments they get. I left a like on this episode because I enjoy my own show. That's right. I got the 10% battery warning at 57 minutes. So I'm just going to wrap it up. 2 minutes. Let's listen to the radio for a second. It's 12 minutes after 2 in the morning. I don't know who won the Oilers game. NHL scores. The Panthers lost. Good. Fuck Florida. They got a lot of nerve. They need air conditioning in India, not Florida. I'm going to trash this empty ass cart after this Phantom hit. There's 2 Phantom hits. My retro life. Do I have a picture of my dad? I do. I'm going to show you. Let's have Dad on the show. Any percent speed run. I want to see my dad. I like looking at my dad. Let's look at I'm looking at my post, right? Come on now. My posts, right? Here we go. Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Sheets. That was Halloween. It's gonna be all the way at the bottom. Watch this. Any percent. Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Let's be real. It's your boy. It's your boy. Okay. I was in this phase of eating a lot of biscuits over at Dr. Disrespect will no longer work with the 49ers. There, get the fuck out of here, Doctor. This is where my mom's from. Hamburg, that's where my mom's from. Okay. Where's Dad? Daddy. That's where you get your $10 breakfast. That's where the best breakfast burrito in town, El Furro, the Lighthouse. They open early in the morning, okay? What's this? This is the fire. This is the fire that almost took out my house 15 years ago. I live right here. And all of that burned. That's where the fire was. And my house is right in that block, right there in the middle of, yeah. Back when 7,000, I could get 7,000 views a week, but right now we're getting about 1,000. Okay. Pennsylvania, Logan Paul calls everybody a virgin in Pennsylvania. Okay. That must be a fact. My football team is Jimmy Clausen. It's fucking Jimmy, bro. It's Jimmy Clausen. Okay. What else we got here? Where's Dad? Where's Dad at? Any percent? Am I gonna run out of battery before Dad pops up? Come on, Dad. History hustle, my toes. This is what my toenails look like when I pull them off, okay? I could pull off my toenails tonight. There might be time. Good reminder. SF night. Yeah. Yeah. There's Dad. And my sister. Fucking my brother. Here's Mother. And there's me. There's the whole team. 1970 squad. And the filter hits up on all of them. Perfect, bro. Mom's got some big legs. There's a 1982, 1983, maybe. I'm not sure. Dad left in 84. Never saw Dad since 84. You can tell I'm the only one that's still interested in the squad. I keep looking. What am I looking at? That's me. That's me. I did not start the fire, the station, 2009 station fire. What else we got here? Has this game came out yet? Sonic Dream Team. The game even came out. I don't have Apple Arcade. So even though it's free on Apple, I don't have an arcade account. Who remembers? I expect you to have detailed knowledge of this event. I expect you to have detailed knowledge of this event. In every discussion, you should have detailed knowledge of this event. Okay? Oh my God. That's horrible. Nobody wants to look at that. That's Robin Williams. Patch Adams. Peter Pan. The Millennium Man. Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. Hello. Let's say, Merry Christmas. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. My very first post. Look at that. It's my first post. I need to know exactly how far to shave. Currently I have a little patch on my belly right here. I'm gonna okay shaving it off again. This. Big ass. Get that to match up. There we go. Fuck hair. I'll finish it up later. This shot. I'm getting 16 frames per second. You know the phone's gonna die. I'm 10 minutes past an hour. You know how I live. I'll see you next time on my life.